I think you should do it this way here. It's gotta be much more efficient that way.
Oh my god, I'm saying that if you don't show convincing data, then the person who's watching won't be satisfied.
Well, isn't this data enough then? You literally just have to take a good look at what's on the document. Making something else just to show something that's already here is a little inefficient.
You know that your little logic shows when you show your document to other people? Showing consideration, care, and respect to others is the best thing that you can do, and that's what I'm saying you need to do.
Does that have anything to do with work?
I'm saying it does! That's why I'm telling you what you should do!
Ah, look at them go, huh?
Just another day with them.
My name is Komori Kokage. I'm a regular employee working at a regular company.
Oh, you really are a work of art. I don't mind that you're focused on making things efficient, but you really need to start being more considerate of those around you, too.
This woman is my boss and mentor, Yo Hinata-san. Huh? Why do I need to be more considerate of them?
Oh my god, this newbie.
Hinata-san and I don't really see eye to eye on a lot of things. We're always arguing with each other, and we're always bumping heads because of different opinions. The reason being that I put most of my emphasis on efficiency. I am a lover of min-maxing. Hinata-san is the polar opposite, believing in emotions and considerations.
Why do I have to be a mentor to an employee who can be more efficient than me?
Hinata-san, I'm done with this job over here.
Your workload is at least 10 times the regular newbies.
I'm done.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? I can't anymore. Does he really need a mentor?
Honestly, I kind of agree with that sentiment, but I figured that I do need someone to teach me. I don't know if I should be saying this about myself, but I'm very good at my job. On the other hand, I often cause problems with people and end up in some kind of beef with someone in the office or with clients. I haven't had any kind of problems with anyone in the office here yet, but I used to make people pretty angry back in the day. Obviously, I never intended to make anyone mad. I just don't know how to deal with people's emotions. I remember saying this to someone who just had their heart broken. If you have time to be upset over something, how about you go work on yourself so it doesn't happen again? Then the person got mad at me, of course. I was all about efficiency, so I understand that human relationships are necessary in making sure things move smoothly as well. It is unavoidable. However, I don't know how to do it. I don't understand human emotion, which means that I'm interested in understanding human emotion. I think that I need a mentor.
Huh?
I think that you are actually the ideal person to be teaching me.
Hmm?
Yes, that's why I need someone who's quite well versed in emotion like Hinata-san. I'm sure that the higher-ups understood that too, so they assigned Hinata-san to mentor me. Whatever the case, I need to make sure I work with her and try to get an understanding of human emotion.
Why do I have to look after some big-time newbie that can do work better than me? Honestly, I'm not too on board with it, but it's work, so I just deal with it. After seeing how he handles this work, though, it actually kind of upsets me. I don't have much to teach him about with work at all. I don't think he needs me to teach him anything, you know? I mean, it's work, so whatever. Alright, I guess I'll go take a look at what he's up to.
You're always arguing with Hinata-san. I'm not even joking, you're always arguing with her. I mean, we do have different opinions on a lot fairly often. Just being honest with you, I think you're a better employee than her. Do you really need someone to be mentoring you?
Are they talking about me? This is awkward, but it's a great chance to find out what he really thinks about me, too. I can't help but be curious.
No, I need her. I think I need her because I'm me. I see. Well, if that's what you think, then I guess you can't argue with that. But then why don't you get a new mentor? You probably shouldn't be getting taught by someone that you can't get along with, huh?
I shouldn't eavesdrop. It's against my ethics. I'll just go and say something to him right now and...
I don't want that. I like her, so I want her to teach me. Huh?
Huh?
But you know, you're always arguing. Wait, what? You're telling me that you don't dislike her at all? Is it normal to dislike someone just because they have a different set of values and opinions than you? No, that's not... I don't understand Hinata-san's logic, but I really think that her logic is actually pretty good. I like it. It's something that I can't come up with, and it teaches me something important. You really think so? I don't understand human emotion. She really considers people's feelings and works hard. So I think that she's actually the perfect mentor for me to learn something from. You don't understand emotion, but somehow you figured out that you have feelings for Hinata-san? How did that work? Oh, that's because... At first, I didn't really understand these feelings either. I just understood that recently when I look at Hinata-san. My heart kind of flutters, and I just catch myself watching her as she walks around the office. I just get curious what she's doing when I'm free, and I think if you consider everything, then I must like Hinata-san. It's a natural conclusion. Right, you're totally fine with admitting it, huh? I mean, it's inefficient to sit here and argue against my feelings, right? If you just accept that these are romantic feelings, then I can figure out what I should be doing from now on to proceed. What, you gonna ask her out or something? No, not yet. I don't really know how Hinata-san feels, you know. It's not very efficient to try to fight when you aren't sure that you're gonna be able to win. So first, I need to know what she thinks and how she feels about me. I need to understand human emotions in order for me to understand her better. I see. Okay, well, if that's what you want, then good luck, man. I'm cheering for you. By the way, from what you can tell, how do you think Hinata-san feels about you? I'm sure she probably doesn't particularly like me. Seems like you have a pretty good understanding when it comes to human emotions already. But I'm not sure why she doesn't like me, you know? Never mind, you're screwed. How can I possibly get her to like me and think of me in a positive light? How about you save her when she needs help, huh? When she's getting attacked by some crazy thugs or something, you just jump in and help her. I see. Okay, well then if I act as a thug and protect her from me, then I can save her, right? Can you multiply or something? I cannot. I think I'm losing IQ listening to this.
Huh? What's going on, Hinata-san? Your face is completely red and you're frozen. What's going on?
Huh?
Make sure you stay focused on your work.
Hey, are you good, man? I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like I want to crawl into a hole and never come out again. That's an emotion called embarrassment. I see.
Hokage-kun likes me? This is all way too sudden for me to actually process at all. My brain is just breaking down. No way. What? But we're always arguing. I would understand if he didn't like me or thought I was annoying, but he likes me? No, I need to calm down. Calm down, me. So what if he likes me? I just do my job and work on my tasks like I normally do. Yeah, that's it. I just teach him and be his mentor like I always do. Oh, I can't. This is way too awkward. How am I gonna teach the person that literally likes me? Am I supposed to teach him what my hobbies are or something? I actually watch movies on the weekend.
Well, how about we go watch movies together on the weekend then?
What if he asks me out like that after I tell him about my hobbies? How exactly do I feel about him too? We're always arguing over everything. He's always saying things that are way too blunt and insensitive, and yet he's a better employee than me and acts like it's not a big deal. Yeah, never mind. I definitely don't like him. Yeah, I'm calm now. I'm glad he's kind of a prick.
Hinata-kun, did you finish the documents that we're going to be using in the conference?
Oh! Damn it! I was thinking about Kokage-kun the whole time, so I'd completely ignored my own work! I'm sorry. I haven't...
You know, I'm not able to say stuff like this lately because of harassment or whatever. I don't really want to say this, but I think that you have to say what you really think, you know?
Right.
So I'm going to be honest and tell you. I think you're letting yourself relax a little too much recently.
I'm so sorry! I had no words to say back to that.
Hinata-san seems very upset. Apparently she made a mistake with her work and was chewed out by her boss. I didn't realize that people could look so simple when they're upset. She literally looks like the sad face emoji. But what do I do? What am I supposed to say to her? If it was me before, then I would have just... If you have time to be depressed and upset, then how about you get to work, huh? Absolutely said something like that. But now I can tell myself to shut up and keep it to myself. After Hinata-san started helping me out and being my mentor, I've changed noticeably. Even I noticed myself changing. Whew! But still, I don't have it in me to come up with some kind and considerate words to tell her so that she isn't as upset. The only thing I can come up with is just something that's small and unimportant. It's not deep and meaningful. Then... Hinata-san, I can think just a little bit about how human emotion might work. I can just brainstorm, but I still don't know what to say to cheer her up. That's how bad my lack of experience is. If this were me before, then I would have just said, if you're gonna be so upset about it, then how about you just talk to her about it? To myself, I'm sure about it. How about we go for drinks tonight?
Huh?
I'll buy tonight. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to cheer up Hinata-san.
Can't believe you'd invite me out like this.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Were you trying to be considerate or something?
Yeah, I guess so. I just felt like I wanted to cheer you up when I saw that you were upset. I didn't know what to say to try to make you happier at all. I can't sit there and say that you should get to work if you have time and energy to be upset.
Yeah, that was a great choice. I think that you could have just kept those words to yourself for the rest of your life and never told me.
That's why this is all I could really do for you. I'm sorry. I seem to still have a distinct lack of understanding when it comes to human emotion.
I guess you're right. But I'm happy to hear that you cared. Thank you.
Why are you thanking me?
Because you were trying to cheer me up.
That's all I needed to do to get you to thank me?
I think that's more than I can ever ask for.
But that doesn't mean that the problem is actually fixed at all. You really don't need to be thanking me for that.
You really are something else. Look, you don't need to solve the problem. You just need to care and listen. That's all anyone really needs to feel better, you know.
Is that really how things work?
People aren't able to stand being alone even when they enjoy their time alone.
Hinata-san.
That's why when someone worries about them or cares about them, it makes them feel better. When no one ever talks to them or they're always just minding their own business, it seems so much better to just have someone talk to you, you know? that's why it doesn't matter if the problem isn't solved at all.
You have experience with that?
I mean, I guess so. I was just a kid that no one wanted, so. I was conceived when my mom had an affair with someone. I was despised by my dad, and my relatives hated me too.
What happened with your mom then?
She ran away. She couldn't stand living with everyone judging the crap out of her. That's why I didn't have a single person in my corner when I was growing up. I always lived on my own. But I was the only person that thought that I was alone growing up. It actually turned out that someone always saved me. The old ladies in the neighborhood always shared food with me, and the teachers always cared about me too, even some of my friends.
I see. That's why you're able to be so considerate of people's feelings when you're working your job.
It's not really that big of a deal. I just think that even if people think that they live alone, they're always getting some help from someone else too. I mean, maybe someone like you doesn't really need the help of anyone else though, you know? You really can just live alone.
That might be a little bit sad. That's how I felt.
I think I might have talked a little too much. Maybe I had a little too much alcohol, huh?
I see. Anyway, Hinata-san,
What is it?
I like you.
This is a weird moment to tell me.
Well, I know that you know how I feel. I figured that I should just tell you how I feel directly. It's much better than just assuming that you know.
You really are... Do you not think about the mood or atmosphere when asking someone out? You really don't understand human emotions, do you?
I'm sorry. I just figured if you already know how I felt, then it was inefficient to hide it from you.
Fine, whatever.
So, what do you think about me, Hinata-san? I want to know how you feel about me.
Huh? Me?
I would love to hear what you have to say about me. Based on what you say, I may have to consider building a contingency plan.
A contingency?
Yes, to try to get you to fall for me.
You're really that serious about me?
Of course. So just tell me how you feel and be honest with me.
Right, I mean, I honestly thought that you were kind of a prick. You actually do get your feelings hurt from time to time.
I see. This is what it feels like to get your feelings hurt. My chest feels so tight.
I mean, I don't think that you're that much of a prick right now anymore.
Oh, really?
I can tell that you're slowly trying to make yourself get along with me better. That's why I'm thinking that it might not be a bad idea for me to try to get to know you better and get along with you too. That's how I feel. I don't want to go out with you yet or anything, but I think it might not be a bad idea to go out for drinks with just the two of us from time to time like this. I mean, I'm technically your boss and all.
I see. Okay, sure, then I suppose we can slowly go out more often.
Yeah, slowly.
That's how I slowly started getting along better with Hinata-san. I want to make Hinata-san happier, but what do I do to make her happier? Well, that was abrupt. According to my research, I found out that giving her a gift was the best way for her to cheer up, but I don't know what I should get her as a gift. I think that women tend to like lotion or something, but I mean, I don't know. I also hear that some women like it and others don't, so... Really? I think that it's also a little too much to give her something that she can carry around when you're not even that close to each other, you know? Sounds like it's a tough balance. Oh,